Hey y'all, Iric Sky here, and I wanted to film a quick DJI Neo field test video. I'm out in the field, safe and responsible location. I am the drone evangelist. Like always, I always practice and preach safe and responsible drone use.
On Sundays he rolls in with a drone in hand, reaching safety from the skies across the land. He talks of miracles in those blue-eyed skies, a techno gospel with his eyes on the prize. And he sings to the heavens of that drone's grace. Oh, take flight in this vast open space. Leave safe land. He spreads the word from the quiet breeze to the hum that's heard.
I encourage y'all to be fellow drone evangelists, because if we don't practice and preach safe and responsible drone use, this hobby could cease to exist, and that would be catastrophic. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get airborne here. I do want to mention, if you're shopping for the Neo, the case like I use, the accessories, expand this video's description and then click the links there. You don't have to have, one of the cool things about Neo is that you don't have to have a controller. Actually, you don't even have to have a smartphone if you're using the quick shot modes and the physical button on the Neo itself to activate those quick shots. So that's super nice. But for this video, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the DJI Fly app and leverage the virtual joysticks, virtual controls. Also, you can virtually control the camera tilt up and down. So let's go ahead and take the camera protector off. Easy on, easy off. I still wish this is transparent, meaning you can see through it. I wish DJI would make this a solid color, preferably orange or yellow or red, something that's a visual reminder, hey, you idiot, take your camera protector off before you fly. But they still haven't. Small gripe, awesome drone, but you know, I did want to mention that because I don't appreciate that. Looks like they would have listened to my videos by now. So let's go ahead and get airborne here. I'm going to start. There's a bee flying around me, man. Hope it doesn't sting me. But I got a video to film, bee. Watch out. First thing we'll do is power on the drone. Tap, tap. So a quick tap and then an extended tap. We're going to wait for this. Whoa, that thing's going to try to sting me. No, don't sting me, man. Don't sting me, bro. Let's see here. Let's get airborne. I got to get the, let's see. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're connected to Neo. I'm going to kick it into manual control, and I'm going to start video recording. I am recording at 4K resolution, which is the maximum resolution for this first version of DJI Neo. Going to hit record. Okay, I'm recording now at 4K. I'm going to hold takeoff. So I took off from my hand. Just like a traditional DJI joystick physical controller, it's the same flight dynamics. So I can control it using the virtual joystick within the DJI Fly app. You can see how smooth the video is. Very smooth, gimbal stabilized video. Now I'm going to go to the left. And you can see I'm going to the left. Very smooth video. We will ascend a little bit, obviously at a safe and responsible altitude. So we're ascending. You can see how smooth that video is there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tilt the camera down. So I can tap that and then hold down. You can see the camera's tilting down now. So you can go pretty far down with the camera. Likewise, I can go up. So now I'm tilting the camera up. So you can look up towards the sky if you were maybe going under a bridge or something like that. So that's facing up into the sky, and then I can tap again and hold and go back to level, which is 0. Actually, I'm -8 there. Let's see. This is where a physical controller may provide a slight advantage if you plan to manipulate the gimbal wheel a little bit. Having a controller would it makes that easier while you're flying, and because a lot of shots I've done, especially Jeffrey Epstein's Island, subscribe and check out that video. But a lot of those I was flying while I was manipulating the gimbal wheel to get that really cool and engaging cinematic footage. So right here I've hit the I hit the range limit. If you're using a controller, you would achieve greater range with the Neo. Obviously I'm only controlling with my iPhone here, so very intuitive controls, but you know, as I mentioned, you will have the range limitation if you're not using a controller. But you can purchase a controller for the Neo. I chose not to, because what I like about the Neo is this very minimalist setup. I mean, I'm able to go out in the field and you know, and fly the Neo without the need to have a physical controller, which is great. So we're going to take this sucker over here. We're going to buzz by us here, coming from behind the tripod. I always like flying drone when I'm not behind it and I'm looking at the camera, because you know, the controls at that point are reversed because of where the drone is. So we're going to buzz over us. The drone's coming from the behind the camera, and we're going to fly over me. Holding it down, this is maximum speed. This drone is noisy, but I mean, it's due to the nature of the design. Super small. You've got 4 rotors with multiple propellers on each rotor, and I'll show you up close here in a minute. But just look at how smooth this video is. I mean, be honest. I mean, be fair, and you know, acknowledge what you're flying here. I mean, this is a very small and very lightweight drone, and for it to achieve such phenomenal 4K video quality and stability is mind-blowing. I mean, don't expect the awesome video like you'll get. You know, subscribe and check out my well, a good example is my Jeffrey Epstein's Island video where I droned that sucker. Check out that video. Now the camera on that drone was very high end, but this camera, as you see here, the video quality in 4K, it's more than usable. I mean, this is not junk quality by any means. So, you know, keep the expectations realistic. One of the cool things I like about this, check this out. When I bring this back, land drone. Land.
Got it. Landing. Landing.
I stopped the recording of the drone. That's one of the cool things, is that it's got voice control in the app, and I just said land. It says landing, and then it landed in my hand. I mean, it's amazing. Oh, and to turn off, you just do tap, tap. So a quick tap and then a long press. immediately following. But just the handling of this drone, one of the things that a lot of people, you know, there's and I don't point fingers and poke fun at other people on YouTube, but you know who the channels are, the channels that magically had DJI Neo potentially months before it released, and they're posting quote-unquote reviews and that kind of stuff. It irritates me. One thing I like to do is keep all of my drone videos. Even though I like DJI drones, and some people have accused me of being a DJI fanboy, but I keep everything honest. So I mean, what you see here is what I've experienced. I mean, I've experienced in the field. I've taken it back to my YouTube studio. I've edited, not doctored up. Now there's a difference between editing and doctoring up. The video that you're watching now, this is a real, yes, edited experience because I had to stitch all the clips together, but it is a real, I guess I should say, honest and authentic DJI Neo field test review. So there's none of that, none of those special effects, and the, you know, you look at the video and there's not even the slightest piece of dust or lint visible, because everything has been so well edited and tuned up. No, that's not, if you're looking for that, you're watching the wrong channel. My channel, all my videos are like this one. I keep everything honest, and just, if I like something, I'll tell you. If I don't, I don't. So now that you've seen the DJI Neo in the field, what are your thoughts? I mean, is the video quality good? Is the video stability good? Is the drone too noisy? Oh, let me make sure I stop my recording of my screen here, because I recorded the yeah, I got it. So the visuals that you were seeing of me with the virtual flight joystick and all of that, I wanted to make sure I got that, because that's when I do edit this video, and obviously you're watching it now, it's already been edited, but pieced together, that's a piece I had to have. So I have drones footage, I have the in-app footage, and then the camera here where I'm speaking now, face on video. But I want to hear y'all's thoughts. I mean, this is the first drone video you've ever watched, but if you're a subscriber of my channel, and if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and check out all my drone videos, DJI Phantom 1 through present being DJI Neo at the time of filming this. Tell me what you think about Neo. And you know, I'm not sensitive. I'm like, ooh, you can't say that. No, mean, nasty, vicious, polite, it doesn't matter. Speak the truth. Nothing has to be doctored up or filtered or whatever. What do you think about DJI Neo? Because it's not what I think, it's what y'all think, the viewers. That's why I'm posting these videos, because it provides the world an opportunity to see a drone in action, in this case DJI Neo, and none of the fluff. And this is, well, it goes out saying, this is a production model of DJI Neo. This is not a pre-release. I mean, those types of videos irritate me. This is an authentic DJI Neo field test video. So I'm curious to hear what y'all think, because I mean, I flew it in the field here, wide open space, you know, no noticeable echo out here. What you heard is what you heard. I got the mic on my camera. I'm sure you could hear the Neo. And oh, that was something I told you while I was flying, I was going to show you up close. The Neo has, it's got, see, those four, let's see, the light here is kind of interesting. It's got those it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess you call them 4 rotors, and each one has 3 propellers. So 3 times 4 is 12. I bet y'all didn't know. Y'all can get a math lesson here. 3 times 4 is 12. So when you think about 12 individual propellers spinning around, you know, that definitely attributes to the noise. I mean, this has a very pronounced buzz to it, and not that it's too loud, but if this is a drone that you assume, oh, if I get a drone that small and that lightweight that you could fly without people nearby noticing, this drone is probably going to be, from a hearing perspective, this drone's going to be a lot easier to be heard than say something like a DJI mini series. That's just my opinion, having flown both of these drones. So you know, not that you've got to be covert when you're flying a drone, but me being part of the drone community, the drone hobbyist community, I'm aware there's a large camp of people that they will just seek out people enjoying the drone hobby just to go and harass the person that's flying the drone, just to try to be rude. So if you've got a drone that's not able to be heard at a distance, that's an advantage, because then you can fly without potentially being harassed by people that just want to harass people flying a drone. I don't understand people that are wired like that. A lot of those people that are wired like that, they're bad people, and they're miserable with life, and that's why they should get a hobby. They should get a drone, get out in the field and enjoy the hobby of flying drones instead of trying to bash it. So anyway, those are my thoughts. An honest DJI Neo Field Test video. Tell me what you think. Subscribe and ring that bell if you haven't subscribed already, and check out all of my DJI Neo videos. I've got a DJI Neo videos playlist full of a ton of videos now, and tons more coming soon. So be sure to subscribe and ring that bell and check them all out. And again, if you're shopping for the case like I use for DJI Neo, the controller, extra batteries, other accessories, and other drone models too, expand this video's description and then click the links there. Thanks for your viewership, and as another reminder, because I can't preach this enough, I am the drone evangelist, and I always practice and preach safe and responsible drone use. And I encourage y'all to be fellow drone evangelists. Don't just practice safe and responsible drone use, but preach it. And let's enable this hobby to continue to exist. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, iRick Sky here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please be sure to subscribe to my channel, and when you do, ring that bell icon to be notified whenever I post another video. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day.